Morning, Carla. Morning, Tina. How are we today? I'm copying James today, no shoes. Lots of people joining in already. That's great. Happy Saturday, guys. Shane, good morning, Shane. Win again. Morning, Win. How's everybody feeling today? Now, excellent. No shorts today. No, keeping it trousers today. It's a little bit cold. Nobody was requesting the shorts. Good morning from Athlone, COPD. Hey Jackie. Shane said hello already. Joseph Fletcher, Nora and Joe. Hi all. Hi Stephanie. Hi Liz. Hi Eileen. It's nice for everybody to get a shout out. I'm also waiting. I'm hoping she's watching Edna Fitzgerald. Good morning. How are you? Heard you getting on great with your exercises. Now, Win is a bit sore. That's okay, Win, because today isn't going to be as strenuous as the last couple of sessions. I'll go through it now in a couple of moments. Audrey Graham, good morning. Willie and Emily are joining in. Julie, good morning. And Derek, happy Saturday, Derek. Good to see you joining in every day, Derek, as well, which is great. Everybody's accumulating those exercise snacks every day. And we got Pauline Douglas now as well. Good morning, Pauline. Grania Conway, Jessica O'Toole, Dennis from Wicklow again, David Brown. Lots of people commenting today. Brilliant. The numbers are jumping up already. So just a quick intro for anyone that might be new. My name is Paul and I'll be taking you through mobility and stretching exercises today. I see Michelle Lynch. Hi Michelle. Jana O'Leary again from Break. The comments are flying in today, guys. Sorry. Hi Carol. Nancy as well. This is brilliant. Loads of people in today. So just to go, and Trish Kilpatrick. I'll start again. So guys, Paul is my name. Today we're going to be going through some mobility and stretching exercises. Something myself and the trainers have been talking about lately is a lot of us are doing a lot of exercise now trying to fill our day, but it's important that we do recover properly as well. So that means having kind of an off day or a down day. Equally with recover, it's important to get the right amount of sleep, the right amount of nutrition, right amount of water. So it is important to kind of seek those kind of seek the right advice from the right people for those as well. It's very, very important now more than ever. A few more to say hello to Anne, Sheila, Leila, Sally, Mary, Mairead. Brilliant, guys. The numbers jumping up. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to start the exercise now and we can talk as we're going through. So today, all you need today, your bottle of water so you can drink, your chair because we're going to do most, if not all, the exercises in the chair. And today what I did is I got a soft ball. I know most of you won't have a soft ball, so if you have either a pair of rolled up socks or you don't even need anything, the idea behind the ball is that when we're using the hand that we squeeze, and it's just to remind us to keep the hand clenched. That's all that's for. So again, you don't need any equipment, but if you have a pair of rolled up socks or something you can even just hold on to, you can even do it with a bottle of water. You just can't squeeze the bottle. So what we're going to do today is just mobility and stretching. So we're going to move all the major joints, the neck, the shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, wrists, and we're going to do some light stretching as well. So this might be a nice video to re-watch on any day that you don't feel like doing any of the intense exercise and ones you want to just stretch. So there'll be a lot less talking today, a lot more down period. Any more? Hello Michael Cogby, how are you? Yeah, so guys, we're going to start now. We're going to start with the ankles and let everyone just kind of join in as we're getting still. Numbers are jumping up as well. So sit back in the chair, feet flat on the ground first. I want you to bring the hands to the stomach. Now what I want you to do is concentrate on breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth, so at your own pace. So I want full deep breaths. Michelle might be on next week now, Derek, maybe. So I want everyone just to concentrate on breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And like I said, we're going to start with the ankle. So I want you just to take the right ankle off the ground. Doesn't have to be high, and all I want you to start is just do an ankle rotation. Now, you might notice now I'm not wearing shoes today, so if you are wearing shoes, flick them off there because the shoe will restrict the amount of movement you have in your joint as well. So take the shoe off, do it in the sock or the barefoot, whatever suits you, and just roll it in big circles. So if you watch me, leg is still, ankle is doing all the work. We're going to stay rolling that same direction. And then we're going to change direction. So again, nice and slow, big circles. Keep the leg still. Just get some movement into the ankle joint. And then I want you to bring that leg down. I want you to change legs. So again, just hold it off the ground. Circles. Concentrate on the movement of the ankle. Just keep that one going for me. I'm just trying to see who else has commented. Lana, good morning. Michelle says she has a dodgy back there. Any excuse not to get on the screen. So again, same direction, just a couple more. Big circles. And change direction. As big a circle as you can do. Excellent. We're going to change leg again. We're going to stay with the ankle joint this time. Just try to lift the leg a tiny little bit higher. And toe forward and toe back. Okay, so toe forward, toe back. And again, you're really working on the range of movement today. So if you're looking at the wrist, press it right down, pull it right back. And let's just change leg, staying with the ankle, toe forward, toe back. Some people might notice one ankle might be more mobile than the other. Absolutely fine. We'll work on that today. Toe forward and toe back. And then we change once more, staying with the ankle, but this time I want you to just, like a window wiper movement, side to side, with just the toe. So think of your big toe going towards the floor, and then the baby toe towards the floor. So again, leg stays still, window wiper movement. So although you're working down at the foot, you are going to feel this in the knee and in the hip a little bit. You can go nice and slow. Morning and change leg. Again, nice and slow today. Toe towards the floor. Both sides, so big toe to this side, baby toe to that side. Nice and easy. And again, you'll feel this in the knee and in the hip. Excellent, and bring it down. And just to do a little bit around the knee, just a little bit of dynamic work, I want you to do a small little kick. So this is an exercise we would have been doing all during the week. But if you notice, I'm going an awful lot slower today. And I'm doing it from a seated position as well. Catch you, Craig, morning. Don't worry, we're still only really getting going now, so we're just warming up the joints. So same leg, bending at the knee, toe touches the ground. Let's change leg, again keeping it nice and simple. Now I'll just point out, just go as high as you can that's comfortable. Some people can get the leg completely straight with no pain. Some people might only get it a little bit higher, and it's important to say that if you do feel pain during any exercise, just stop that exercise there and then. Take your time with it. Excellent. Let's do the right knee again, but this time keep the leg off the ground. And again, nice and slow. Morning, Ashing, how are you? Ashing is one of our fabulous trainers in Westmeath. Hoping that she'll get on Facebook Live, maybe the week after next. And change leg once more. Again, just keep it off the ground. Extend the leg as best you can. And bend it back in. Just keep that one going. Hello, Colleen from Siel, Bleu, France. Great to see the guys in France joining in as well. And relax. Perfect. Moving into the hip, just to wake up the hips. We're going to now try extend the right leg. So get it nice and straight. You can use the hands for this one just to get it up a little bit higher, and we want to move it side to side. So you're keeping the rest of the body still, and it's this hip that's doing the work. So you can use the hands on the leg to give it a bit of help, or you can hold onto the chair and go nice and wide. Now keep this one going for me. There's just a couple of comments coming in. Just want to see morning Wendy. Ashley, oh, Ashley's doing the challenges. I forgot about that. Yep, I'll mention that later on. Out to the side and back in. And let's just bring it down nice and slow. Again, change leg. Try get it straight. If you can't get it straight, don't worry. Out to the side, back in. Trying to go as wide as you can. Again, you can hold the chair to make sure that none of the body is working, or you can use more core strength, hands off the chair. Just wake up those hips. And let's just bring it down. And then I want you just to drive the knee up and down just for a moment. You are going to feel this in the hip as well. Nice and slow, nice and easy. And if you notice the toe is just touching the floor and going up at a nice, slow, easy pace. We're going to change sides. Again, just waking up all the joints. Excellent. And relax. That's a nice little warm up for the lower body. Moving into the upper body, we'll start with the back. So what I want you to do is sit up tall in your chair, okay? So I want to see coming away from the back of the chair if you can. Plant your 2 feet on the ground. Sit up nice and tall, okay? Hold it there. So keep eyes focused on the wall. Concentrate on the breathing. And then very, very slowly, I want you just to hunch over. Very slowly dip the chin, drop the head, and stay in a curled position. Very, very slowly pushing ourselves back up into that straight position. Back nice and straight. Pull the shoulders back a little bit. Keep the hands on the legs. Keep the head forward. Again, very, very slowly. Pull the shoulders forward. Sink the chin into the chest. And just round at the back. And again, coming up, sitting yourself up nice and tall, lift the head, pull the shoulders back. Again, it's just to wake up the spine, the back, get the blood flowing around. We'll do it once more. Drop down, chin down, shoulders forward. And then sitting back up. Up nice and tall, shoulders back, head forward. And then just relax. Excellent. You see when you relax, you naturally slouch as well. We're going to move into a bit of twisting now. I'm just going to stay sideways so you can see. Arms out in front, nice and slow. Twist as wide as you can. If you can get here, brilliant. If you can get further back, even better. And then go around very, very slow. So remember, this is mobility and stretching today. So you're rotating side to side slowly. We're working on the range of motion today. So moving the joints through their full range, moving the muscles through their full range. Twist all the way around. And if anybody's hearing any clicking or cracking, let me know in the comments. I don't know if you heard, but my shoulder cracked there. And then just relax. Excellent. Remember, deep breaths during the exercise as well. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. So we're going to move into the shoulders now, and we're going to stay side on so you can see. So again, we sit up tall. Now I want you to draw the biggest circle you can do with the shoulder joint. So we're going to go forward, up to the ears, back and down. So big, big circle. Keep the hands on the legs if you can. I don't want to see movement of the arms. Just focus on your shoulders. So pull them forward, up, back, down. And again, at your own pace, doing the 2 of them together. Pull the shoulders forward, up to the ears, back as far as you can, down. And again. Excellent. Now I want you to try change direction. So we go back, up, forward, down. So roll them forward this time, but at your own pace, going through 4 movements. Back, up, forward, relax. Again. One more. And relax. Now just change your position again, come around to the front. Now before we move into the neck, we're just going to work on the wrist for a moment. So what I want you to do is just bring the hands out in front. You don't have to keep the arms straight. If you want, you can do it this way. It really doesn't matter. Just hands out in front. I want you just to open and close the hands just for a moment, just to get the blood flowing around the fingers. So a nice gentle exercise. Guys, as well, if it is very, very quiet today, put on some music at home, something nice and light, something easy, no heavy metal. It's just very hard to hear music through Facebook Live, so there's no point in me putting it on. Now, I want you to make those two fists, and all I want you to do is just roll the wrists in little circles. Now, just pay attention to the speed. Everything is slow today, slow and controlled. If you can't do the two at the same time, you support the arm when you do the one. And if you are only doing the one, you just change sides every couple of seconds. So just keep them rolling. Morning Siobhan. Morning Mary. Excellent. Change direction. Mary says she does the exercise in the afternoon, she doesn't catch in the morning. That's fine, Mary, once you get them done at some point. And relax. Now, just to focus on the wrist, we're going to do one hand. So we go right hand out in front. Use the left hand to support it. Make that fist again, but this time you're just going to flick your wrist up and down. We're going to come close to the camera so you can see the movement. It's a flick of the wrist, up and down. So working through the range as best you can. Make a tight fist, up and down. And then we're going to change hands. Make your fist, up and down, working through your range. Remember, don't go too quick. Now, morning Marie. Excellent, and relax. And then we're just going to finish with a bit of work on the neck now. So what I want you to do is sit up tall in the chair, feet go flat on the floor, hold on to the chair if you need it. We're going to look up and down. So a little bit of dynamic movement. Working very, very slow and working the neck through the full range of motion. Now, if anybody can't do this for any reason, whether you have vertigo or you get a little dizzy doing this, you just look side to side, okay? So just so you have an alternative exercise, if you're not comfortable lifting the head up and down, just look side to side. And we're going to change to that side to side now. When you're doing it side to side, try to look behind the shoulder rather than just to the shoulder. So try to look over the shoulder. Again, keeping your body forward. The head and the neck is the only little bit of work at the joint, okay? Trying to look over your shoulder. And then hold it there. And then we're going to do a movement from ear to shoulder. So the same ear toward the same shoulder. So again, you're not moving your shoulder, just the neck. Again, we come back to the normal neutral position. And then we tilt down the opposite way. So nice and slow. Ear to shoulder. Back to neutral. Ear to shoulder. And just in case people are joining in late, today is just mobility and stretching, so it's going to be a nice light session today. Just almost like a recovery session, because I know there's a lot of people who have done about 8 or 9, even 10 days in a row with us. Everybody needs rest days and recovery days, and then just hold it there. Now, you might feel a little bit of stiffness in the neck because we're after working that. So now what I want you to do is I want you just to roll the arms and the shoulders in little circles. That'll just help take the stiffness out of the neck and bring it movement into the upper back. And then just change direction. So whatever way you're going, just change direction. Excellent. So straight away now, we went from toes up to the head, and then we're going to work again going down towards the shoulders, back to the toes. Hi Iris. So we're going to start with the shoulder. So I did say earlier I'm going to use a ball. If you don't have a ball, use a rolled up pair of socks, clean socks obviously, or you don't even need it. The ball is just to remind me to keep the hand in a tight fist. We can all close our hands, but then we tend to loosen the grip without really noticing. So the ball just gives us an extra visual just to remember to do that. So if you have a ball, grab it now. If you want to grab some stocks, grab it now. And for anyone that just wants to take a little sip of water, take a little sip now. So we're going to be working into the joints now, and you're going to really feel these exercises now. And guys, do comment, let me know how you're getting on. Like I said, today is going to be low key, so you can do this nice and slow, nice and relaxed. So just now, I assume everybody would have had a little bit of time to grab something. If you don't have a ball, just ignore the whole concept of a ball, okay? So, one hand out in front, squeeze whatever you have in the hand if you have something. And I want you to keep your thumb pointed up, okay? So that's just so you know which way the hand is, but keep it in a fist. And all I want you to do is I want you to pull that arm out as wide as you can and then further back. So you're not just going in line with your shoulder, pull it back as much as you can. And I want you just to hold it there for a moment. And then I want you to bring it back out and in line with your shoulder, so just staying there, okay? So out, nice and slow. You notice there's no speed at all in this. Once you get back to the point that you're comfortable with, stay there. And then slowly, slowly, slowly coming back in. For anyone that's holding something, if you are really squeezing your fist, you're going to feel this a lot more in the shoulder. Now, there's a couple of comments there, so I'm just going to get a bit closer so you can see them, but keep doing the same exercise. Back in line with the shoulder. I'll have Shane's back playing for Rovers. Using a lemon, very, very good. The ball on the wall, there you go, some genius ideas. So all I could think of was socks, and everyone's coming up with different things. Just for, I think it's Anne who's squeezing the lemon, just be careful the lemon juice doesn't come out. And back in front. Excellent, we'll just do one more. Again, pull as wide as you can. Keeping the chest forward. And back in front. Excellent. Change hands. Again, thumb up so you know that this is the way the hand is. Out as wide as you can, nice and slow. Pull the arm back. Ignore this hand, I'll tend to put it on the chest or on the chair. Just concentrate on this pulling out, opening out your chest. Back to the front, and just notice the hand is always squashed. Again, as wide as you can, keeping your chest forward. Coming back in. Brilliant, and again, as much as you can get it. Back in. And just two more, guys. Well done. Pull it back. Keep the head forward. And back in. I don't know if anyone notices, but I tend to pull a lot of weird faces when I'm doing the exercise, and I've never noticed, but now I'm concentrating so I can see it a little bit more. So I apologise. I'm sure you're probably doing the same yourself. And rest it down. Excellent. You just feel the heaviness in the shoulder, which is absolutely fine. Go back to the first hand that we used. This time I want you to straighten the arm out in front, but rest on the knee. And again, whatever's in your hand, squeeze it, okay? Palm face down. The other hand can rest on the leg, it's up to yourself. Now we're going up as high as we can. So that's in line with my ear, but if you can, pull back a little bit more, so there's an extra stretch, okay? Hold it for a couple of seconds. Bring it down, take a minor little rest. If that's too difficult, use your other arm to give it a hand up, just to where you find you can get it. I'm just going back to show people if you can go back, and down slowly. If you can't get it back or over your head, you just get it as high as you can, so you work within your range, you hold for a couple of seconds, and you come back down. But my range is bigger, so I'm just going to work through my range, just to encourage anybody who can really pull back. down. Well done guys. Changing over. Opposite hand. So again, palm facing down. If you have the ball of wool, the lemon, the ball, socks, squeeze it up as much as you can. That's in line with the ear, so I'm trying to go back that a little bit forward. I actually find this one a little bit easier than the last one. Bringing it down nice and slow. So we pause at the top and we pause at the bottom. Again, you might hear more clicks and cracks now. Remember I said at the start, it's okay to click and crack once there's no pain. And down. And again, really try to pull the arm back. Down, and we just do one more. And down. Excellent. So that's two tough ones on the shoulders. Just drop whatever you're using just to the side. We will come back to it. Just to loosen out those shoulders now. We're going to bring the hands together like we were praying. Elbows together. And just give everyone a chance. Again, feet are always flat on the ground. We're nice and relaxed today. We're going to pull these out as wide as we can so our arms are in like a W shape, okay? Pulling them back. So really pull that chest out. Shoulder blades together. And then bring it back in nice and slow. So hands together, elbows together. Again, pull out. And back. Again, I'm just going to turn to the side for this one so you can see. We're trying to get back a little bit further than normal. Pull out. So there's a line. We're going to really pull it back. And in. So pulling those shoulder blades together as well, just so you can see. Pull back. And in. Bringing the hands and the elbows together. Again, back, chest out. And in. Hands and elbows together. Just do that one more time for me. Again, last one. Out. Pull it back, chest out, bringing it in, and relax, brilliant. So that's shoulder moving into the chest and the back. Now we're going to work on the elbow joint. So for anybody that would have been with me during the week, we were doing bicep curls, works the bicep muscle, but you're also putting stress on the joint, and we did reverse curls as well. So again, more stress on the joint, so it's important to do and work the joint in the range of motion with no weight as well, just to get some movement. So grab your little prop again. If anybody's using anything else creative, let us know what you're using as well. It might just help spark an idea for somebody. So again, we'll take one. We're going to do the bicep curl like we did the other day, but this time there's little or no weight in this. So your palm is facing forward. I want you to drop it down today, side of the chair, okay? So side of the chair. Again, we're focusing on the elbow, so I want you to squeeze the ball or squeeze the socks or whatever it is you're using. Squeeze it, come up nice and slow to your shoulder. Hold it there, and then slowly, slowly, slowly extend out till the arm is straight. So it's nearly like a slow bicep curl, but you're just focusing on the movement in the elbow joint. Slowly and down. And if you are squeezing an object, you will feel the muscle being engaged. It's not going to do an awful lot for your strength, but it's very, very good just to loosen out the elbow joint. Nice controlled manner. Up to the shoulder. Down to the side. And again guys, if I'm moving too quick, slow it down. Today is about relaxing. Up to the shoulder. Down to the side. And relax. Changing sides. I never mentioned it, but we have got a fair few stroke survivors joining us as well. So if you are using both sides, take your time. If you're not using both sides, use the same side one or two times. I'm kind of doing one set of everything today. And just a big shout out to all the Irish Heart guys in all the groups. I know we're missing teaching the exercises, and I know you guys are missing us coming in. There's great crack in the exercise classes. Just want to say hello to everybody. Pull up to the shoulder, hold it tight, down slow. Remember, you're trying to extend that arm as best as you can. And excellent. We'll just do one more on this side. I lost count because I was talking. Up to the shoulder. And down. Excellent. Now we're going to move into the wrist. So what I want you to do this time, you can actually bend the elbow so that we're not using the elbow joint. So bend the elbow, hold whatever it is in your hand nice and tight with your palm facing up. And all I want you to do is just a little twist. Okay, so the elbow is bent and the wrist is doing the twist. Okay, little rotation. Whatever it is you're holding, squeeze it tight. Perfect. Again, I'm just going to go slow because I'm not sure if you can see it. Great. Hold it tight. Twist. Twist as much as you can in both directions. Excellent. If you can, change hands. Remember, this is just for the wrist. Bend your elbow. Hold the arm if you need it. Squeeze the ball or whatever it is that you have. Rotate around in both directions. As much as you can left and as much as you can right. And we have Lisa O'Brien watching. Hiya Lisa, and Sheila McSweeney. Hand putty, very good. So guys, anyone who has kids or grandkids at home, if they have Play-Doh or hand putty, that would be something you could use. And relax. Now, ball down or whatever it is that you're using down, I want you just to shake out the hands and the fingers. Okay, just shake them out, loosen them out. That's it, let them relax. Try not to be too rigid. And again, like we did at the start for the hands and the wrist, just open and close the hands, get a lot of movement into the fingers, into the thumbs. Try separate them, so spread them out nice and wide. And relax. Now guys, have another little sip of water and then we move into some more work for the legs. So just for anyone that might have joined us late, today is mobility and stretching, so very low key exercises. If you have joined in late, once the video is posted you can just watch it from the start again, so keep going now and then just start again, and that'll be fine. And again guys, keep the comments coming, let me know how you're getting on, let me know what props you're using. And also let us know if you're enjoying the different sessions or what one's your favourite, because we're trying to put out as much content as we can that you guys want. So mobility and stretching today, as I said, it was just because everyone's doing so much exercise now, so it's important to recover. Morning Marguerite. Marguerite is another great trainer. A lot of the trainers are watching, but I don't know if they're doing the exercises, so hopefully they are. Now back into the legs. So you would have done this exercise with a couple of people during the week. This time is excuse me, a bicycle. Today we're not going to be doing it as strenuous. I want you to sit forward in the chair a little bit, hands on the chair. So even if we don't need the hands on the chair, I want you to use it, because today we're focusing on the movement. We're not focusing on working the muscles hard, and we're going to be working on the hip and the knee joint. Okay, so I'll do it from the side. Actually, it might be a lot easier for you to see. So cycling the bike, extend the leg, pull it in, up nice and high, out nice and slow. If you're going faster than me, don't. Try keep it at the same pace or even a bit slower. And don't worry if your range of motion isn't as good. Very relaxing in the morning, Win, very good. And Marie said the same thing. She's loving this, nice and low key. And relax. So that one leg, we did about 6 or 7 on that leg and I can feel it, so you should be feeling it. Change leg. I'll change sides just so you can see. Again, focusing on slow, controlled movement. So again, hold the chair wherever is comfortable. Roll it around, knee up nice and high, extend the leg. Coming back in, cycling that leg around. Nice and slow, don't go any faster than me. Try to relax the leg a little bit. And down, perfect. Well done. And again, taking it nice and slow through all the exercises. Staying with the legs and the knee joint, I want you to take one knee off the ground. We did it at the start, we're going to really do it now. Hands on the chair, extend the leg out as best as you can. Hold it there. But this time I want you to pull the knee in and up as high as you can get it. And hold it there. So very, very slow. Extend the leg out, keep the toe pointing up. Pull the knee in and up nice and high. Extend it out. You can feel the hip getting heavy now as well. Pull the knee in and up. Now bring that one down. Again, nice and slow, change sides. So we go out. Try to straighten the leg as best as you can. In and up nice and high. Little pause in between. Give everyone a chance to catch up. Extend the leg out. Pull the knee in. Excellent. Extend the leg out. Pull it back in. Bring it down. And relax. We're going to do that same one on both sides. Just an adapted version in case anyone found that very, very difficult. Use the hands if you need it. Bring the knee up. Extend the leg out, just as far as you can get it. If you need to, use the hands to bring the knee in. Just try not to use too much of the hands so that the joints are taking a bit of the weight. So use the hands if you need it. If you don't need it, use the chair. Back in, so we're on 5 this time, so that's 3. Take it slowly. If you need to rest, guys, take a rest. If anybody wants to stop and just take a bit of water as well, just do so. Nice and slow. And up. Let's bring it down. Let's change sides once more on this side. Knee up. Leg up. Knee up. Leg up. Excellent. Up. Leg up. Just 2 more. Up and hold. Extend the leg. Up and hold. And extend the leg. Excellent. And just relax there. Now, if you're feeling any pain or anything or a little stiffness in the hips, just give them a rub. We're going to move into the last bit of the exercise now, which is the stretches, okay? So take a sip of water if you need it. It's something that we tend to forget to do when we're exercising. We forget to just take breaks. But guys, if anyone wants to take a break at any time, you don't need me to tell you. Same with all the other trainers, just grab your water. Now, so we're going to start stretching now. So we'll go back, feet up to head. So, nice and relaxed, okay? Work at your own range. If I'm going lower, don't worry, just go at whatever suits you. I'll turn to the side as well so you can see a little more detail. For a stretch, I want you to put heels down, toes up. Now, if you can extend the legs all the way up, absolutely fine. If you can't, just here. Hands on, come down, reach as low as you can. Keep your head facing forward. If you want to make it easier to breathe, lift your head up and just reach for those toes, okay? Hold it there. Just get a little stretch in the back and as well as the legs. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through the mouth. If you can, slide back up nice and slow. Excellent, just bring the feet down and just sit up nice and tall for a moment. And then relax. Excellent. So let's start with the ankle. So a little stretch for around the ankle is similar to what we did earlier on. Leg out in front. And we're going to just point the toe forward, but we're going to hold it forward. So the higher the leg is, the harder this is. The lower it is, the easier. Just keep your toe pointed forward. Hold it there. Now very, very slowly, you can hold the chair, sorry. Very, very slowly, pull that toe back and you're going to feel a stretch in your calf. So again, leg is higher, much harder, leg lower, a little bit easier. Just find what works for you. Keep the toe pulled back towards yourself. A little bit of shaking is okay, it's just the muscle working. Bring it down. changing over. So again, first one we did, toe forward. Only hold the leg as high or as low as you feel comfortable. Pull it back. See Deirdre Powell, Deborah's mum. Hey Deirdre. And down. Brilliant. Gonna move into the hamstrings. This one's tough. You're gonna really feel this one. I'm gonna show you from the front and from the side. Okay? So you need to come closer to the edge of the chair. You're going to go one leg out in front and you're going to extend it as best as you can. Try straighten that leg so there's no bend in the knee, and you keep your toe pointed up, okay? So just so you can see, no, go back more. Leg straight, toe pointed up. You can bring the two hands or one hand, it's up to yourself. You're coming down until you feel the stretch. So I'm already feeling it here, but if you can go down lower and keeping the leg straight, go a little bit lower and you'll feel a stretch underneath the leg. You will feel a little bit in the back, as you can see we're bending. You feel it under the leg. Reach for the toe. Hold it for a couple of seconds and then we slide back up. So that was just so everyone got a chance to do it. Take your time doing it. Same leg. So heel down, toe up, hand on the leg. Down as low as you can get it, that's comfortable. Slightly uncomfortable. And back up. And we're going to do 3 times on this leg. And let's go, last one. And relax. Excellent, so you feel that very tough. This time, bring that leg in, opposite leg out. Heel down, toe up, hand on the leg. Just go as low as you can until you feel the stretch underneath the leg. I never reach the toe on the first go anyway. My knee tends to cheat a little bit. Coming back up. With each one you should be able to go a little bit lower. Down again. And back up. One more. Let's go down last time. And back up. Excellent guys, and then we're just going to finish with some arm stretches. Coming across. Excellent, so again sitting up nice and tall so that we're always stretching the lower back. You can use the chair now if you need it, if not don't worry too much. We're going to do arms out in front. I'm going to pull the 2 thumbs back towards the shoulder. I'm going to push the arms forward. Pull them back, just hold for a couple of seconds. Push forward. Just one more, back, couple of seconds, push forward. Excellent, arms down. If you can, just go one arm out in front. This time again, like we did at the very start, thumb up. Pull it out as wide as you can without hitting your wall. Bring it back in, drop it down. So just a little stretch using that same muscle. Opposite arm, make that fist. Back as much as you can, keeping the chest forward. And in, drop it down. Moving into your shoulders, shrug up and hold. And then just relax them down. Again, shrug up, hold. Down. And just one more. Shrug up, hold. And down. And we finish off last stretches with the neck. So we go ear to shoulder, but we stay on the same side just for a couple of seconds. So should we feel the stretch on this side? So really pull the ear down. Slowly come up. Change sides. Ear as close to the shoulder as you can get it. Really pushing the head down. Back up to normal. Excellent. This time just turn the head, again turning back as far as possible. Change direction. And then looking up as high as you can. And remember, for anyone that can't look up, just go side to side again. And down. And relax. Right guys, so just give yourselves a little clap, a little pat on the back. Well done today. I hope you enjoyed a more low-key, relaxed session. Please feedback into the comments, let us know how you get on. Just something I wanted to say, for anyone that's been doing the challenges set out by Marguerite all week, tomorrow she's going to be going through those challenges, and it's going to be great for everyone to do them together because it's a nice way of testing your fitness levels. And we'll do this each week. We'll set out challenges during the week, and then a trainer will go through the challenges at the end of the week with everybody, and you'll get to see some progress. And again, it's a nice easy way to keep the exercises low key on the weekends, and then we'll do all the hard work Monday to Friday. But thank you to everybody for joining in today. Do comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I log off. Nice big numbers today. I think it reached 90 at one point, so thank you very much. Thank you, Etna, Carla's mum, good to see you win, everybody that's coming in and coming back. Yeah, so look, listen, enjoy your weekend. Like I've said, plenty of rest, sleep, eat, drink, relax, okay? Thanks guys.